Hey guys, it's Holly and welcome on back to Portal Nights. Now, a few of you guys have asked me to do a updated hints and tips video, so here we are. We're gonna jump straight on in. So tip number one is about money. Now, have you ever gone somewhere and tried to purchase something only to find that you don't have enough money? It can be quite heartbreaking, especially when those items can be very expensive. The best way I have learnt to resolve this issue is by seeing Shelton. Now, if we go see Shelton and we trade with him, we can actually buy these explosion bombs. So as you can see, I've got $2,186 at the moment. I'm going to buy the entire amount of bombs. All right, so I was able to buy 78 exploding bombs. So if we travel to any world that has the large stone brick blocks, so you can find these in fairly well any of the desert worlds, and you can also get them at the tomb of Huntress. So if we come here and use our bombs on these guys, I can demolish this whole structure in no time. Once that is all completed, you guys will see that I have collected 994 of the large stone brick blocks. All that's left to do is to go find a trader to sell them to. So we started with $2,000. Now I'm going to sell all of these and you guys are going to see exactly how much money I can make. There we are. So off of $2,000 worth of bombs, we turned it into 23,859. Now you can do this as many times as you want. Now if you are worried that you've made a bit of a mess and you've just demolished everything, you can come here and you can actually regenerate your world. This will regenerate each island with new terrain and the latest updates. Special islands such as your home island and vacant islands will not be regenerated. Islands you have unlocked will remain unlocked, and you can click this button here and completely regenerate it, and all the resources will be back where they were. The other good thing with this as well is I know some people have had trouble with the boss portals not spawning. If you come here and regenerate your world, it should actually solve that problem. Now the next tip I have is about the NPCs. Not only will these guys make your world more lively, but obviously you can take them home and then you can sell them stuff whenever you need to, because obviously you don't want to be throwing things out. If you can sell it to someone, then definitely do that and try and get the money rather than just putting it in the bin. Next up, we have the fruits and vegetables. Now, a lot of the seeds will not grow on any island. These four will grow on any world, regardless of where you are. They are robust seeds. So we have the blazing chili, the frost lily, carrots and potatoes. Now, once you start crafting up health potions and mana potions and things like that, having these planted near your home is obviously extremely helpful. On the tip of potions, you collect water from these cactuses here in order to be able to craft your potions. Now, from a normal cactus, you will get 2 water, but if we actually head to one of these marsh islands, you can actually get 4 water from the big bloomers. So obviously if you're crafting a lot of items, 4 beats 2 any day of the year. Next up, I have a tip about the Vacant Island. Now, these guys actually still have a lot of valuable resources on them. Obviously, we can go and get palm leaves, we can get wood, and depending on the island, the items vary quite a lot. Once I have finished collecting whatever item it is that I was there to collect, I make sure I always plant the seeds. Now, these are obviously going to grow back into trees, and then we can cut them down at a later date if we need them again. I also like to try and place them near the portal, so then that way, as soon as I get into the world, I can just start chopping down trees. Another thing that I like to do is I actually like to carry around a bed with me when possible. So then that way, if I do enter a world and it is nighttime, I simply can sleep and make it turn into daytime. Obviously, it is quite tricky to see your way around if it is quite dark. And you also have all the nights that spawn in of a nighttime. So that is extremely helpful. Then we have the mining drill. This is going to make your life so much easier. Obviously, you can collect resources a lot quicker than what you can with any pickaxe. And not only is it going to make it easier to collect things, you're also going to get portal shards and XP from the things that you have collected. Whilst playing the game, you're also going to want to keep an eye out for structures such as this one. Anything that looks a little bit peculiar possibly is a little bit peculiar. The devs are very good at hiding things. So if we actually come over here and dig just below it, there is a secret passage through here that contains both a chest, and you will also find a whole heap of refined celestial block that you can take home and keep for yourself. Now, with the mining drill as well, if you don't have enough money to start out buying the bombs from Shelton, you could actually just go and mine a whole heap and sell it that way until you're able to build up your bank balance a little bit better. Another thing that is extremely awesome about this game is you are actually able to mix and match your outfit. So obviously the weapons are class specific. You can only use a bow if you're an archer, but when it comes to armor, you can literally just match it up to make whatever you want your player to be possible. So at the moment I have on the ranger pants, which give me the double jump ability, which I am a huge fan of. Now we can also go ahead and craft the potion of the void if at all we make any mistakes when distributing our points. So this is my level 30 warrior, and I have literally just dumped all of my points into strength. Now you did also see, if I remove her pants, you can actually see the armor set I am working with as well. This build is extremely strong, and I'm really happy with the way she has turned out. So with the talents, she is specialized with axes, she's a commander, she has the last stand, determination, chain attacks, empowered lung, and combo swing. Now I have found that this has worked very well for me. Now the reason why I have the armor set up the way I have is because I'm actually anticipating going and defeating the bosses in hard mode very soon with a few friends, and this armor setup, as you can see, it's absolutely amazing. Like, we can go in and kill the boss in no time. So I hope that you guys have found this episode helpful. If you have any other hints or tips that you would like to share with our awesome little community that we have here, make sure you pop them in the comment section below. But I think I'm gonna actually have to leave this episode here today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I hope to see you all again soon. All right, thanks guys, bye.